This airplane chaos, specifically this mayhem happening at Newark Liberty International Airport in New Jersey, we've got to talk about. Because as you may have heard or even experienced if you had a flight recently, there's been hundreds of delays and cancellations affecting thousands of customers for the past 2 weeks. With us seeing inbound flights Tuesday morning getting delayed by over 2.5 hours on average and up to 5 hours, though on previous days they've seen as high as 10 hours. Right? And there are several reasons for the chaos, but we've now just learned what for many is the most shocking one. Namely, that on Monday, April 28th, sources say that screens in the air traffic control tower, they literally went dark. Air traffic controllers could not see, hear, or talk to the incoming planes reportedly for about 60 to 90 seconds, with reports saying that they were controlling around 15 to 20 flights at the moment everything shut down. And as pilots repeatedly asked, "Approach, are you there?" you could hear the controllers struggling to reestablish contact.
They lost 3 radar scopes went black. They lost all the radios at approach. Just got told that approach lost all their radars. 3 of their 4 radar screens went black, and they have no frequencies.
We lost our radar, and it's not working correctly. And we don't have a radar, so I don't know where you are.
Now, as for what went wrong, you had Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy telling Fox News that controllers had lost the primary communication and that the backup line didn't immediately take over. And this, as other reports said, that a piece of copper wire fried, leading Chuck Schumer to ask,
did they ever hear of fiber optics over there at the FAA?
And now, in the wake of this incident, you have CNN reporting that at least 5 controllers took 45 days of medical leave because the experience was traumatic. With then the FAA confirming this and adding, while we cannot quickly replace them due to this highly specialized profession, we continue to train controllers who will eventually be assigned to this busy airspace. Now with this, I want to note, while 5 people may not sound like a lot, according to United Airlines CEO Scott Kirby, that's over 20% of the controllers at Newark. With him also saying, keep in mind, this particular air traffic control facility has been chronically understaffed for years, and without these controllers, it's now clear, and the FAA tells us, that Newark Airport cannot handle the number of planes that are scheduled to operate there in the weeks and months ahead. And this, as he characterized the workers taking leave, as them walking off the job, which is something the controllers union did not like. With one source telling CNN, the controllers didn't just walk off the job, they were traumatized. Their equipment failed. It's written in the regulations, if they experience a traumatic event, they can take time off to go see a psychiatrist. The people working that day did that. But whatever your opinion there is a clear thing, and that this only worsens an already dire situation for the FAA. Because you have the union pointing out that the nationwide shortage of controllers, it's nearly the worst it's been in 30 years. With the controllers who remain describing how they're stressed, burnt out, frequently taking overtime. Hell, one Newark employee even told NBC flatly, "It is not safe." With then reporter Tom Costello adding, really an incredible statement, unsolicited. He just said that to me, and separately, "Don't fly into Newark, avoid Newark at all costs." And as if the air traffic control situation wasn't enough, construction work's currently being done on one of the runways, closing it down until mid-June, which then leaves them with only 2 operational runways, but even those aren't guaranteed because severe weather was expected to hit the tri-state area on Tuesday. And so then with all this, you had Chuck Schumer taking the opportunity to call out the White House and demand accountability.
Keeping the flying public safe and our national airspace efficient is the responsibility of Donald Trump's FAA. They're failing spectacularly. So today, I am demanding a full Inspector General Office investigation into what happened at Newark so these problems do not get worse or spread to other airports around the nation.
Now with this, I do want to note that Sean Duffy agrees that the system is broken and needs massive reform.
The system that we're using in air traffic control, it's incredibly old. This system is 25, 30 years old. We use floppy disks. We use copper wires.
We're about 3,000 air traffic controllers short right now.
With him saying that back in March, his department bumping Academy student pay by 30%, streamlining the hiring process, and prioritizing applicants who score highest on the entrance exam. And that's in addition to them now announcing plans to give all new graduates from the Academy a $5,000 bonus, give bonuses to controllers willing to work at harder to fill locations, and give bonuses to controllers who work past their retirement age. And then actually, on top of that, his department will announce a plan to modernize the air traffic control system this Thursday. Though a big thing there is that Duffy said that the rollout, it might take 3 to 4 years to complete. Hey, thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this clip from the full Philip DeFranco show. And also, a big thanks to Squarespace for sponsoring our Clips channel. Turn your passion into profit over at squarespace.com/Phil, or use the QR code. Because whether you're launching a business or a lucrative side hustle, your website is your digital business card. It's the only space where you control the story, no algorithms or distractions. And with Squarespace, it's so easy because they got a ton of stunning professional templates with drag and drop editing that makes site design incredibly simple, no coding required. So get started for free at squarespace.com/Phil, or scan the QR code on screen and use code Phil for 10% off when ready to launch. Squarespace.com/Phil.